Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and today we're going to talk about 7 high-fat foods to avoid or very much limit during a weight loss journey and why. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where you will find nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. Highly recommend. This is how I've lost and maintained my 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for accountability, to ask questions or talk with me directly. I'll also link my favorite healthy things down in the description box for you as well. So let's talk about those 7 high-fat foods to really limit or avoid on a weight loss journey. Now, we know that losing weight is hard, and we don't want to restrict or eliminate our favorite foods on our weight loss journey because that is the #1 cause of binge eating, restricting and elimination. So we want to be able to enjoy our favorite foods while losing weight. You just have to remember that if things are higher in calories, higher in saturated fat, higher in fat in general, you just get a little bit less of them than some of those lower calorie, healthier options. For example, you're going to get less cookies than you're going to get broccoli for the same amount of calories. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't have the cookies, you just have to limit them a little bit. We also don't want to avoid fat. Fat is very important on a weight loss journey. Fat is very important on a health journey. But as there are with foods, there are some fats that are just better than others. And these 7 high fat foods are ones that aren't going to give you a lot of nutrition for the high calories and high fat content. So again, you don't have to avoid these, but I would limit these along your weight loss journey. And just remember, you just get a little bit less of these high fat foods. Food number 1 is going to be ice cream. Ice cream is a high fat, high calorie, high sugar food, and it's really, really hard to stick to a serving size. Did you know that those little pints of Ben & Jerry's yogurt, Ben & Jerry's ice cream are actually 4 servings, not 1? And it is very likely that you could easily eat the entire pint and take in anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 calories, not to mention all of the sugar and all of the fat. I would recommend eating ice cream as a special treat. And when you do eat ice cream, really focus on your serving size. And better yet, choose a lower fat option. There's a lot of really great yogurt options, and there's some light and low fat ice creams that are equally as delicious as the full fat. And just remember, you can have ice cream, you just can't have ice cream every single day. Food number 2 is pizza. Now, I love pizza and I eat pizza regularly. Not every day, but I do enjoy a good slice of pizza. But pizza is another one of those high calorie, high fat foods. Also, typically very high in sodium. What pizza has going for it is, depending on the toppings, you can get in a lot of protein and some vegetables, so that makes it a better option. Pizza is made from white flour, which is low in fiber, and there's typically a lot of saturated fat in pizza between the cheese and the meats that you're putting on the pizza. Who knows what they're brushing the crust with? Is it some type of butter? So you can really get those calories and fat to add up quickly. Moderation is the key. Maybe have 1 slice or 2 instead of half of the pizza or the whole pizza. And like I said, it's not a food you want to eat every day, but it's still a food that you can certainly enjoy on your weight loss journey. Number 3 is one of my favorite sweet treats, and this is going to be cookies. I love cookies. I don't discriminate. I love all cookies. But again, it doesn't mean you get to eat the whole pack of cookies or several cookies. You just have to watch your portion size. Cookies are typically made again with white flour. There's no fiber, there's no nutritional value. There's typically a lot of sugar and a lot of butter in cookies as well. So again, they're very high calorie, very high fat, very high in sugars for something pretty small. And you're certainly not going to get full and satisfied off of 1, 2, or even 3 cookies. Again, it's all about portion control and just not having cookies every day. Treat yourself to a cookie here and there. Number 4 is going to be French fries. I mean, who doesn't love a good hot, salty, crispy French fry? They're fried in oil, as we know, and they're typically high in sodium. They load French fries with a lot of salt at most restaurants. Fries also contain a lot of carbohydrates, which potatoes in general are really good for you. They have some fiber, they have some protein, but French fries, because they're fried and loaded with salt, you're just getting in some empty carbohydrates and lots of saturated fat. And what you have to remember is we typically don't just have French fries for dinner. They're usually paired with something else high in calories, high in fat, high in salt, like burgers, sandwiches, bar food. I mean, fries are typically not consumed on their own, so we're really getting in a big punch of calories, fat, and sodium with, again, very little nutritional value. What I I would recommend is share your fries with a friend or only eat a portion of your French fries. Again, it doesn't mean you can't have them. You just don't need all of them all of the time. Number 5 is going to be processed snacks. Think things like potato chips, crackers, pretzels. A lot of these foods are actually filled with trans fats, and we should be avoiding trans fats. I always tell you guys, we don't restrict or eliminate anything except trans fats. It's not something that you need in your diet, and actually the FDA recommends not consuming trans fats at all. You find trans fats in a lot of these processed snacks. They're also typically in baked goods like donuts, cookies, cupcakes, and muffins. Limit those processed foods and snack on things like nuts and seeds and whole grains, maybe some good granola or some yogurt topped with your favorite fruit. There are a lot of really great snack options besides processed foods. Number 6 kind of ties hand in hand with number 5, and that's processed meats. Now, when we think of processed meats, we think of things like deli meats, hot dogs, sausages, those types of things. Again, they're typically very high in sodium because they're a processed meat and typically very high in fat. Even things touted as chicken and turkey can still be high in fat and especially high in sodium. And eating excess processed meats has actually been shown to contribute to things such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain forms of cancer. Now, again, you don't have to avoid them. Just limit them. Instead of getting deli meat, cook your own chicken at home, make tuna salad, make egg salad. You can still, again, eat these processed meats just in moderation. And number 7 is a big one, and this is going to be sugar-packed coffee drinks. I saw this post on Instagram that literally made me gasp out loud. It is pumpkin season, right? It's October, it's fall, it's pumpkin season. So Dunkin' has a pumpkin latte. You can get it hot, cold, blended. There was this post on Instagram that showed the large pumpkin latte. I think it might have been blended, I don't recall, but it was the 32-ounce pumpkin spice latte. First of all, there's no pumpkin in there. And second of all, get ready for this. There's 183 grams of sugar in this one coffee drink, over 1,000 calories, and the amount of sugar in this coffee drink equates to 27 round glazed Dunkin' Donuts. So when you're consuming this sweetened coffee beverage as breakfast or part of your breakfast, you're basically eating the same amount of sugar as 27 donuts. When I saw that, I literally gasped. That is something I would never ever have. And you just have to be mindful of sugary coffee drinks in general because there's zero nutritional value and they're loaded, and I mean loaded with sugar. Dunkin' is a prime example. So those are the 7 high-fat foods to really limit on a weight loss journey. And like I said time and time again through today's video, you can still eat these foods. You just need to eat them in moderation, not every day. And they need to be considered a treat in your weight loss journey, not a staple food for you. Let me know down below which one of these is your favorite. Which one of these do you have a hard time staying away from? And if you have any other high-fat foods that you've noticed affect your journey in not a positive way, leave it down in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a big, huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because, again, I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And don't forget to check out that description box for nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite healthy things. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.